after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent, whipping chrome and no cast. Get it on my own, no collab.
SHB whipping up crime.
Furthermore, isn't the album supposed to be out? They said 9th, innit?
Pushing stones on the street, it's been a rocky road. Had to switch the pot and stove.
So what we're saying, 2 album reactions, and then that's 2 album reactions that I've got to do now. PS Hit Squad just landed. Young's Teflon, them man landed. If you guys don't know, I got a full-time job now on that, bro. 9 to 5, you know what I'm saying? But I'm kind of like in a training period, so eventually I'll be doing like 3 days at home and 2 at work in the office, and I'm saying. So the days that I'm working at home, I should be able to, like, for example, finish work and then go straight to recordings at times and that, bro. But if you guys see me missing sometimes for days on end on the main channel or the non-music channel and that, that's why, fam. You get me? But yeah, I'm gassed for the album though. I can't even lie to you, because, bro, Young Tefs and Tiny Boost have been on a mad thing, blood, with Sharks 2, Predicate, blood, Detergent, like, bro, banger after banger, man. Banger after banger, blood.
Pushing stones on the street, it's been a rocky road. Had to switch the pot and stove for a microphone. But it's crazy, cause I'm still spitting crack. Think you got
the stove, rocky road, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, man, I feel you. Boosie Loki, yeah. Have you rapping, man? He's been rapping,
microphone. But it's crazy, cause I'm still spitting crack. Think you got away with it, but I will get you back. I remember being gassed over ounce money. Now that ain't enough for me to leave the house money. No family and friends, I got shooters looking out for me. I say the word and they gon' hula hoop the house for me.
Now, one thing I will say on that, blood, these guys have been producing tracks at such a high level, blood, that I can kind of give him a miss. But right now on that, blood, this is definitely not to the caliber of them other songs and that. Like when Predicate started, from you heard the song, from when K-Trap started to do his thing and that, bro, Detergent, when you heard the instrumental, like, you know that these are going to be absolute timeless classics and that. Right now, I'm not getting that vibe from this one, but because of what they've been producing, I can let it slide. I can let it slide, bro. I can't even lie to you, you know what I mean? But in terms of all the tracks I've heard from these guys from the album rollout, and I'm telling you, this one definitely sounding like it's going to be my least favorite, because with them other ones, you already knew, blood, straight away.
But we clap people, not property. Shooting sucked me up and took my soul, that's a robbery. Take it to them yellow bricks, like I named Dorothy. Don't bring me to your block if you ain't really got authority. And honestly, I'm getting sick of the...
That's a fact though, but you can't be putting man in danger and that. But me going over to these sides, I don't even know it's already danger enough. Now you telling me you ain't got no pull in your own hood? Come on now, man. We can't
comparison. Treat these rappers act like they're the only ones in this dance that got to bring their hammers in. I put my hand in, my niggas gotta handle him. It's so real. I guess we standing on our business, ain't we? I ain't done enough till these niggas hate me. Them youngers stay busy, they be spinning crazy. It's so good, baby. I guess we standing on our business, ain't we?
It's all good, baby,
I ain't done enough till these niggas hate me. Them youngers stay busy, they be spinning crazy. It's so good, baby.
Now this moving like a yard party though, gally them going crazy, but all time, bro. I've seen at least like 10 different moves already.
With this gadget, either pack it in or be a packet. Remember having holes in my jacket, now I'm in a different bracket. And when I talk money, I can back it. This heron pressed on, this ain't no hack it.
Even with Tef's and that, bro, because I told you guys that Tef has one of the swaggiest flows in the scene on default mode and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just has that certain type of energy and swagger about him when he goes onto his default flow. But even his flow right now, and I'm not too liking it, bro. If you get me, if this is on the album, this one will definitely go on my UK types playlist and them thing there, bro. You know what I mean? Because I can still listen to the track and that. But in terms of like going into like my main playlist and that and them thing there, bro, I don't think so, bro.
Never had a plugger, only had a plug sending grubber. Can't touch this pack without your rubbers. I'm an MC with a hammer. That white girl nasty, but she Parker. Sold it in a...
I never heard anyone put it like that before, you know. I'm an MC with a hammer and that, blood. That's like a simple button them thing there, bro. You get me, blood. You know exactly what he's referencing, but I haven't heard anyone put it like that before.
I'm an MC with a hammer. That white girl nasty, but she Parker. Sold it in a park like the rocker. Casablanca for the hoodie, I'm a stunner. Niggas getting sucked by the plumbers. What a shame, what a bomber. My diggers make it rain in the summer. Fisherman hat and Louis runners. I'm a dope boy, I'm building up my net worth. I ain't on the net beefing trolls. And now I need a vote for this poll. I'm getting money while I'm sleeping. I ain't signing up for the dough. Old hookers getting aired like the soles on my Jordans. Jay getting P without the Morgan. Only flawless diamonds if I bought them. My nigga took the bushwhacker route and stopped traffic like a warden. He ain't the type of guy to start a war with, unless you on the right side. Truly keep your shades on at night time. Washing down the state with the right wine. Had to swap the Colt 45, it's too hard to get the right vine. True stories, that's a light line.
Now you see with the artists, if you ain't got flow, give us bars. If you ain't got bars, give us cadence. If you ain't got cadence, give us tempo. Like, you gotta give us something in trade of another thing if you ain't giving it to us. And even though the flows from these guys and the cadence isn't my favourite and that blood, Young Tef still came with the bars and that blood. All my days, that Air Jordan bar and the solos, ooh, different fam.
Five is too hard to get the right vine. True stories, that's a light line.
I guess we standing on our business, ain't we? I ain't done enough till these niggas hate me. Them youngers stay busy, they be spinning crazy. It's so good, baby, baby, baby. I guess we standing on our business, ain't we? I ain't done enough till these niggas hate me. Them youngers stay busy, they be spinning crazy. It's so good, baby, baby, baby.
Yeah, personally, this one was like, yo, we gotta put a certain amount of tracks on the album, blood, let's just pick one and that, bro. This one to me is like a throwaway. This should have been at like the start, you know what I'm saying? If they were dropping tracks out and this should have been at the start, but to go from, you know what I'm saying, Sharks 2 to Detergent to Predicate, like it was just getting better and better. Even the freestyles that they did in that, bro, was even absolutely cold in that. Then to drop this, it's like, it's not really on the same caliber still, I can't even lie to you. But yeah, shout out to Young Tef, he still did his thing with the bars and that, bruv, you get me? This is probably the only track where I'd say Tiny Boo's kind of dropped the ball in, bruv, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really rocking with the flows and them thing there, bruv, and the bars were like nothing really memorable that I can think of and that, but Young Tef still came with the bars and that, you get me? But still though, shout out to man like Tiny Boo's, because we ain't gonna forget what this guy's been doing. Even in Sharks 2 and them thing there, when I told you that, to me, he spun Young Tef's and them thing there, bruv, you know what I'm saying? On that last Sharks track and that ain't something easy to do in them thing there. Young Tef, yeah, he's a monster, man, still, you get me? So yeah, shout out to the both of them and that, can't wait to listen to the album and them thing there, and I'll catch you man the next one. It's your boy Njiesv, and I'm gone, man, in a bit, people.
Yeah, level my style, you know, star. Don't try clash, this a vibes, not war and track. Favor dumpling, style up, sweet, Milo, vibes, rhino, bounce. Pan the riverside, Cairo. Move 1, 2, 2-step and gyro. Move with the times, man. Try style, man, who ya style, pan. Outdo and style, man. If you can't style, man, move to the